Your Excellency, the Governor General of Solomon Islands, Sir Frank Kabui and Lady Kabui, the Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Gordon Dasi Lilo and Madame Lilo, Honorable Ministers of the Government of the Solomon Islands, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, my dear Melanesian brothers and sisters, and of course the citizens of Solomon Islands. Alo Alketa, and good afternoon to you all. I also say Bulo Binaka from the government and the people of Fiji. Our congratulations and warmest regards to you, Your Excellency and Mr. Prime Minister, as we all celebrate the 35th anniversary of independence. I bring you special greetings from the small Solomon Islands community in Fiji, those who left their shores to live amongst us as Fijians. Nothing can break the bonds between our two countries. We are all proud Melanesians, part of the brotherhood that also links us with the people of Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu, and the Kanak people of New Caledonia. Prime Minister, I am deeply honored by your invitation to be here today as chief guest to commemorate this wonderful occasion. And all Fijians are honored that you have invited so many of us to come to Honiara, including detachments from the Republic of Fiji Military Forces and the Fiji Police Force, most of whom served here during Ramsey. Close to 200 people have come from Fiji for this event to join the large number of Fijians already here. What we are celebrating today is more than just another anniversary. It is a celebration of the way in which Solomon Islands has faced up to many of its challenges, survived as a unified nation, and has set its eyes on the future. A nation determined to improve the lives of its citizens and takes its rightful place in the region and in the world. We look back at some very difficult times, the tragedy of a nation divided by civil war and the resulting loss of life, the many challenges of restoring peace with the assistance of your neighbors, the renewal of stability, and the continuing efforts to rebuild your institutions and your economy. But we also look forward to better times as Solomon Islands joins hands with its Melanesian neighbors to forge ahead, to give renewed hope to all our people that the dreams we all shared at independence are finally realized. The lesson for us all is that only through unity and a common sense of purpose can we fulfill that promise. It means putting hatred and prejudice aside, putting sectional and ethnic interests aside, assisting the weak and the marginalized, building a sense of national purpose, and working together as one nation. The Solomons is not alone. In Fiji, we have also struggled with the same challenges. Individuals putting themselves and their narrow interests before the national interest, selfishness, corruption, prejudice, discrimination. And we have removed outside interference so we can decide for ourselves our future, a future that will benefit our children and grandchildren. It has taken us many years to smash the barriers between us, to think of ourselves not as members of individuals and ethnicities or communal groups, but as Fijians with common aspirations and a common future. We are now building a new and better Fiji in which everyone is equal and everyone has the same chance. And next year, we will have the first genuine democratic parliamentary election in our nation's history of equal votes, of equal value. Equally, Your Excellencies, we are now working with our Melanesian partners, including Solomon Islands, to build a new and better region in the South-West Pacific, a stronger region with more economic clout and a louder voice in global affairs. Both our countries treasure our membership of the Melanesian Spearhead Group because we know that the principle of strength through unity doesn't apply in our individual countries. United, the people of Melanesia can also be a bigger force in the region and the world at large. We have a dream, a bold vision that we believe is achievable. We've already smashed many of the barriers in the way of free movement of trade and people between our countries. But we are now working towards something more ambitious, a common market between the MSG countries for the free flow of goods, services, and labor. We also want to secure trade agreements with the rest of the world as a bloc, not as individual countries. And we want the Melanesian viewpoint to be taken more seriously at the United Nations and in other global forums. This especially applies to the things that are most dear to us all: the impact of climate change, fishing rights, the protection of our natural resources, the defense of our borders, and the preservation of our unique Melanesian cultures and way of life. Solomon Islands is an integral part of this plan, which is designed to benefit every Melanesian. And I want to pay tribute today to Solomon leaders, past and present, not only for their leadership of their country, but their contribution to our common regional cause. I especially value the friendship and counsel of the current Prime Minister, who I thank today for his vision and leadership. For Fiji's part, we have a strong record of engagement in the Solomon Islands. Fijian troops spilled their blood here resisting the Japanese advance in World War II. 50 Fijian soldiers died here during the Solomons campaign, and we remember their sacrifice with gratitude. 70 years on, I'm especially proud that the 3 Fijian veterans of that campaign came with me on this delegation. Sergeant Major Iliki Vuniwawa, Lance Corporal Ilomo Tamawabe, and Commodore Watson Seru. Fijian troops also served in Solomon Islands in the recent times in the cause of peace as members of RAMSI, the Regional Assistance Mission to Solomon. And we also have Fijian civilians present at many levels to assist their efforts at nation building. Be assured, Your Excellencies, that Fiji stands willing and ready to take the decisions to another level with more personnel and resources, if that is the wish of the government and the people of the Solomon Islands. Thank you again for bestowing me with the honor of being here today. Later this afternoon, Your Excellencies, we will be commissioning a monument that reads, "From the government and people of Fiji to the government and people of Solomon Islands on the 35th anniversary of your independence, in solidarity and friendship." That plaque will still be here long after we all passed into history. That park will be a permanent reminder that Fijians have and always will extend the hand of solidarity and friendship to Solomon Islands. On this day, above all, may God bless Solomon Islands and all the people. I wish you all the very best. Thank you, Thomas. Vinagawaleo.